What it is, chat? I'm on my way to the dungeon. I'm swerving through traffic and trying to get there. We gonna get there. Look, I'm on my way.
Bloodshed, fueling a vicious cycle of violence that claimed multiple lives.
Well, after we did the interview with you, I interviewed MO3.
Who?
MO3.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I asked about the shooting, and he said there's no beef, but he said you just gotta stay out the way. It's real out here.
It's real out here. Shit. Niggas get hit up every day. It's the world. Like, somebody right now, we topping right now. Somebody right now probably getting shot up right now. Like, shit, you gotta stay out the way, man.
Don't know who that is?
No, I don't know who the buddy is.
Okay.
Where you from?
I think he's from the same place you're from. Same area.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Never heard of him?
I know everybody from my city making noise.
Okay. Hold on a second. Well, MO3 dropped a song called 219. Some people say it's a diss song towards you.
I ain't never heard it.
Never heard it? Okay. So I guess that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I don't even know who you talking about. Back in Beezy, that's dropping Friday. That's my new mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got Back at It Again, featuring Quavo and Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker going crazy. Got the Richie and Mel going over for real. Got a lot of more music coming. In the world, if he know how to put together and make this sound good, I'm not saying that's what he did if he didn't, but I have no knowledge on who it is.
So it was over women?
No, it wasn't over women. But I remember when I approached him.
Beyond that, I'll also explore the harrowing moment when Yella Beezy was ambushed and shot 8 times, coming dangerously close to losing his life in one of the deadliest rap beefs in recent history. Yella Beezy has been accused of orchestrating the killing of MO3 in November 2020 by allegedly enlisting a man named Keywan White and offering either payment or the promise of compensation for executing the act. In 2021, Yella Beezy was taken into custody on 3 separate occasions, facing multiple charges related to firearms, weapons possession, and an alleged sexual assault. Additionally, he was charged with child endangerment. MO3, whose real name was Melvin Noble, was driving along Interstate 35 near the Dallas Zoo on November 11th, 2020, when an individual in a black Chevy Camaro shot him. He later succumbed to his injuries at a nearby hospital. MO3 gained recognition for hit songs such as Everybody, Outside, and Broken Love. His mother, Nicole Williams Noble, referred to the charges as a form of justice. Three's murder. White is currently serving time in prison on firearm-related charges linked to the case, while Brown remains in custody at the Dallas County Jail. This is just a beginning. Just a preview, a trailer before we dive into the real story. Without further ado.
This is an arrest, years in the making. Rapper Marquise Conway, known as Yella Beezy, charged with capital murder in connection to the shooting death of Melvin Noble, a rival artist who went by MO3. MO3 songs like Everybody Not Your Friend, especially poignant because the rappers were once friends. But charging documents accuse Conway of hiring Keywan White to carry out the brutal murder on I-35 near Illinois Avenue in Dallas in November 2020.
This is just a trailer. Without further ado, let's get into the real story. Here the story goes.
what it is, chat. You already know where you at. You in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck IX. And all I ask you to do is this. Feed me 50K subs, chat. That's all I need is 50K subs, chat. We in this. We try to start a whole community. Pump it up. Get 20 friends. Tell them to come over here, like, subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, all of you both. We in the building with your big KIX 40Y. Here, you already know, man. Look, we stepping into that MO3, that Dallas, that Fort Worth, that Texas shit. You know? So, I'm gonna hit you what led up to Yella Beezy being arrested and the things that he's allegedly being accused of, you know? Because I ain't gonna put that on that, man, because we really don't know that. I mean, the bag was out there, we know that. But we in that dungeon with your boy K the fuck I K. And I'm gonna let you know something. Look, if you ain't got you one of these, you can't chill up in here. You gotta get up out of here. Look, you can't sit up in here with me. Get the it going. Light one up, roll one up, whatever you gotta do. But if you ain't got this, you can't chill up in here. You in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck I Let's get into it.
Or to lose. There's a few more important people to discuss before we talk about the beef between MO3 and Yella Beezy, because there's several other neutral parties that will play a big role in this story. Sean Cotton from Say Cheese, for example, a prolific interviewer who would essentially become the DJ Vlad or Zach TV of Dallas, interviewing both sides of the beefing local rap scene and inadvertently getting right in the middle of the feud, eventually even picking up the attention of the local media for giving a voice to the gang members coming out of his city.
A Fort Worth man is making a living going into neighborhoods most find unsafe to tell stories about gang life. Sean Cotton runs the YouTube channel Say Cheese TV and regularly visits high crime neighborhoods looking for stories about street gangs and gang affiliated rappers. The 28-year-old quit his $7 per hour job cleaning refrigerators 6 years ago to document gang life, and now he makes up to $15,000 a month with his YouTube channel. He also has deals with advertisers and rap labels through his work on Instagram. But danger is part of the job. Cotton wears a bulletproof vest and got a license to carry after a well-known Chicago blogger, Zach Stoner, was killed doing the same work just last year.
Do y'all homework on that, chat. If y'all gonna go in these hoods, y'all better get y'all strapped down, protect the attachment. But if they aiming for your head, how that vest gonna help you? You feel me?
My weird, for safety reasons, after my homie Zach TV, got killed, I kind of took in consideration to be more safe when I'm out in, poverty areas doing interviews.
Cotton says that he gives rappers like 30 Rich the chance to change the narrative about his lifestyle, and he provides an unfiltered look at how life and rap music can intersect in the toughest neighborhoods in our country. Critics, though, say these types of videos glorify gang violence, but Cotton says the rewards outweigh the risks.
Sean Cotton would actually say himself in an interview with Boss Talk 101 that he came up with the likes of MO3, Yella Beezy, and Trapboy Freddy.
MO3.
Get you one.
Yeah. MO3, Yella, and all the stuff that happened with Trapboy and all that. Every time I would hear about that, I would hear Sean Cotton is the one that was in the middle of that.
No, it was because I came up with all three of them. So you got to understand.
And I remember that. Yeah, I remember you the only one that interviewed them that I really could think of.
I would interview somebody and then they'd be like, no, that's not true. Let me get an interview. Let me tell my piece. And that's how it really came about.
Essentially, Sean Cotton, in an attempt to put the spotlight on the rappers coming up in his city, may have accidentally given them an outlet to air out their grievances with each other, starting out in the early days with a nasty habit of frequently asking Texas rappers to name the top 5 rappers in their area.
Overall, your favorite top 5 Dallas street artists right now?
Freddy, Lowe's, Lil Beto, K-Rilla, the Potato Pillar, my mother Suda, my mother Fat Pimp.
Who else, Mo?
Shout out to man.
It'll be
Blowing up your phone after this joint.
What do you say, bro?
But I called my phone up. Real talk, man.
In the beginning, there wasn't as much tension between the rappers in the city. MO3, Yella Beezy, and Trapboy Freddy had been seen in pictures together, seemingly on good terms before things took a turn.
Hey, chat. Take a pic. You see that? You see that? Now we're about to fast forward into time. But I'm saying, like, if you already know, you know. Like, we just gonna keep it going with that.
Turn for the worst. And MO3 told Sean Cotton that Freddy was someone from the streets that he felt close enough to talk with at this period.
Freddy, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I chop it up with my, like, off the rap. You know what I'm saying? Off the radar, they rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really around. So that's the only really that get in there, yo, and we gonna really, you know what I'm saying, get in there and come up with something, you know? No charge added type.
It seemed like only when some of the...
You heard him. He said me Freddy. So they made it was cool. And Freddy and Yella was cool. They was rolling with each other, right?
biggest names in Dallas had emerged from the streets, beginning to get fame and fortune and radio play, that the tension begun to rise. MO3 would claim that his fame in the rap game caused a lot of people to bring their old beefs from the streets into the record industry. Meanwhile, Go Yayo had claimed that when he blew up in music, other people in his city got hypnotized with hatred.
I'm going to school with, we used to be real close to where real beef now just because you...
Take note of that too right there, chat. Go Yayo. Big part of this puzzle.
Still stuck in the one situation, but I'm in the same city.
And if you in a dungeon with your boy, and you ain't got one of them rolled up, you better get up out of jail, cause you ain't fucking with me. Get up out of jail. You in a dungeon with your boy K5X, and all I ask you to do is feed me 50K subs. Hit that like button, hit that comment button. Subscribe to the channel. Oh.
But I'm living like this, and I'm...
Check this out. I'm going to show you how
and
I
if you in here with me right now, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, you ready?
Hit that like button, subscribe.
All right, $118 for car insurance.
Won't get rid of the man.
Doing this.
This is actually a line that Southern rap legend Boosie, with close ties to the Dallas rap scene, would famously say to DJ Vlad, suggesting that when rappers get famous, the biggest haters come from their own native city.
Wherever you from, you will get hated the most. You know, most rappers die in their own city.
Straight facts.
And ironically, Boosie himself would even find himself right in the middle of the Dallas rap beef too. Things were good at the start, with Boosie sharing the stage with local rap stars like Mo3 and Go Yayo. Boosie was really looking at Dallas as a potent talent pool where he might sign artists. Boosie would even appear in an early Mo3 vlog, meeting him at a meet and greet and expressing interest in signing him.
What up? Oh, that's TQ tell me you want sign, huh? You know, say you gonna make me some money. You say you gonna make me some money. Say you selling out shows around here. I gotta check you out, man. I gotta check you out, man. Let's get us a flick, man. Let's get a flick, yeah. I ain't heard, you know, TQ called to me and they say do open it up for you. You thinking about signing? It ain't nobody there. Yeah. You heard it. That's what I need. I need me all this from
That's what I need. When
I ain't getting the money, he be getting all the money.
I'm bringing to see that real street.
All the way.
Like that.
All the way.
Gangland. Let them know, man. Hey, bro.
Yeah, they say.
And that right there, chat, is when it seemed to me, everybody started hating. On my man MO3. That's when it sounded like everybody started hating on my man. They got cat in it at.
Selling out show, my brother called me this morning like, from Dallas, man, this got on luck. Yo, man, be checking him out. Like, I'm everybody, we better be signing this morning.
This moment clearly meant a lot to Mo3, who had previously called Boosie one of his favorite people to emerge from the rap game.
Growing up, Boosie was your favorite rapper.
He's still my favorite rapper.
Still your favorite rapper.
He's my favorite rapper. He's my favorite street. He's my favorite person. He's not a rapper.
And after making a personal connection with Boosie Badazz, Mo3 would begin to refer to himself as Mo3 Badazz, with the name appearing in an alternative cover art to his breakout mixtape Shotters Reloaded. And from there, continuing to release music with Boosie's blessing, like his next project, 4 Indictments, which would feature a collaboration between the two, the track What She Said, an explicit thug love anthem, which I have no doubt had the ladies of Dallas's panties thoroughly moistened. I've heard Boosie Cologne has the same effect. Anywho, while Mo3 is developing his career and forging deep ties with the rap legend Boosie Badazz, Yella Beezy is pushing his forward too. Off the back of his street hit Trap in Designer, he was picking up some buzz, playing shows and doing interviews. And of course checking in with Sean Cotton on his channel, Say Cheese, to reveal his top 5 Dallas rappers at the time too, naming himself, Trapboy Freddy, Go Yayo, Lil Ronnie, and Mo3 in his top 5.
There's no reason why you shouldn't. When coming to this city, bro, I bet you I'm one of the names they gonna talk about when they speak on the city.
Give me your top 5.
Freddy, Yay, you said DFW or just DFW? Lil Yayo, Mo3, and I can't forget Lil Ronnie.
Right.
Clearly at this
Clearly here he said it out his mouth. The hottest from out the wild. Where? Tess, Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever you want to call it. He said Mo. You heard what he said, Jack? So when you go back, don't never say, tell that man he can't never say MO3 was one of the hottest. He got cat in his act.
At this point he had a lot of respect for his Texas rap peers, but the rap game is competitive and clearly Yella Beezy saw himself as a first among equals. He was later seen in vlogs outside shows in September 2016 saying that this is his city.
If y'all don't know, we traveling in the line, y'all already know how we doing, y'all understand me? I'll clip them up around here. Yella Beezy, man, we in here, man. Y'all see what this is my city, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'll clip America, that meant that stand on that, man, for real.
Beezy was still a few months away from
You hear him shouting the cliff out, right? I see what I'll shout the cliff out.
From dropping his monster hit That's On Me. But through to the end of 2016, he would continue pushing his music forward, dropping his Light Work mixtape on the 7th of October 2016, which included the hit track Going Through Some Things, which sits at 50 million views on YouTube today, with the track including lyrics where Yella Beezy says that people in his city are hating on him because his team are on the rise. The Light Work mixtape was followed by Broke Nights Rich Days on February the 3rd, 2017, and going into 2017, it seemed that everybody in the Dallas rap scene was beginning to see success. Gangsta Love, Mo3's latest mixtape with a female focus, released on Valentine's Day 2017, even coming along with a feature called Gangsta with...
And you wanna know who started all that buzz in Texas? Dallas? Whatever you want to call it? Fort Worth? Your boy right there on the screen. He started all the buzz down there. Mo3. And when they took him out, they took all the buzz out of that town. Because who is really popping from down there right now? I'm waiting. Chat. What you say? I'm waiting. Oh, alright. I thought so. Nobody.
Trapboy Freddy. And the month after this released, it was announced that Mo3 Badazz had signed a full-blown record deal with Epic Records. Mo3 was on his way to the top of the rap game and becoming a household name in Dallas. But behind the scenes, there had been some tension brewing. On May 2nd, 2017, Mo3 appears in a Say Cheese interview, claiming to have had a misunderstanding with Yella Beezy, but suggesting that they're cool now after having met up and had a discussion.
Yeah, he cool, you know what I'm saying? We had a misunderstanding. You know, it could be miscommunication a lot of times, you know. Sir was said, he said some, I said some, but once we pulled up, I told him pull up on me. I was in the cliff one day. I just got back from Atlanta with Boosie. And I told him when I get back, come holler at me. He pulled up on me at Motown, you know, we chopped it up. We just got a whole bunch of misunderstood out the way, you know, that he did.
Mo3 would go on to say that him and his homies play Connect 4 and bet big money on it, suggesting that he had taken Trapboy Freddy for a large amount gambling.
Anytime see me in Connect 4, we bet big money, like now, real talk. $500 bet, $1,000 games, you know what I'm saying? Ask Freddy, man.
Say Cheese would also ask Mo3 about his top 5 rappers in the city, and he just puts himself straight at number 1, no discussion.
Top 5 in the city, what would you rate yourself at right now?
Number 1.
Okay.
I ain't taking nothing else from nobody else. I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna give a few Dallas artists, and they say they don't want right now.
Nah, I understand, but you know, numbers don't lie.
Anyway, Mo3 was saying that he'd kind of squashed this beef with Yella Beezy, but also showing his own competitive streak at the same time. A lot of the beef between these rising Dallas legends would remain behind the scenes around this period, but only a few months after signing him.
For real. We gonna quit all the foolery. Cause I was just voting. No, I'm playing. Chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Feed me 50K. Subscribe. Like. You get me?
His record deal with Epic, on one fateful night, tragedy would strike, changing the course of Mo3's career forever.
Are you looking to start your own business?
See that right there,
Look
chat?
no further than
You gotta subscribe
busy.com.
to
Right
this
now, we'll complete your
to
LLC
get rid of
filing
these ads
free.
right there.
You just cover the state.
Now we stepping into
On the 27th
shooting.
of May 2017, Mo3 attended a concert at Club Phantom in Fort Worth, celebrating his birthday a few days early. But unfortunately, things would take a turn for the worse that evening, with gunfire erupting in the club just before 4 a.m. and a 31-year-old man by the name of Hector Wilkins, aka Lil Half or Heck, being shot in the upper torso, later dying in hospital. And police would later claim that this was a gang-related killing. Mo3 himself would later be arrested in connection with this shooting in an early morning raid on his home, even later breaking down the surprise raid in an interview with Cam Capone.
I heard a knock at the door. I'm in there, it was just me and my son. I heard beating at the door. Boom, boom. I'm like, before I even walked to the door, it hit me. I knew. I was like, oh, okay.
Look though, chat, when you hit like that at your door, at your front door, your chest get to doing one of them. You get the grabbing shit up. You know?
Okay. They was gonna keep the in, so I was like, hold up. So right when I opened the door, it's AR-15, big flag lights, and me and my son face.
Get them boys.
They took the
Get down. Get on the floor. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna play on a game. They coming down. Woo. Better listen. Not unless you wanna leave out there with a big ass hole in your body somewhere.
baby.
They took the baby?
Took him out my hand and threw me on the ground. Looking for guns. Man, so.
Mo3 was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with bond set at $100,000. And he would even do a phone-in interview from jail to Say Cheese with a title suggesting that he was facing 30 years if convicted. Mo3 would even claim that the cops were fans of him and they let him drive to jail in his own Tahoe truck, even letting him stop at McDonald's on the way, suggesting that he was greeted in jail.
And this is what led up to the beef. If y'all just tuned it in, if y'all just come into the dungeon with your boy KIX and y'all ain't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. And if y'all got one of these and y'all in here, y'all better get up out of here. Cause I'm telling you, cannot be up in here if you ain't got you one of these. Now let's get back into it. This is what led up to it.
Jail like Tupac Shakur.
Hey man, but they was fans, man. They let me ride. They ain't put me in a car. They let me ride Tahoe. Took me to McDonald's and got me a sausage and eggs, man. But they booked me in, man. I came in the fit like Pac, man. I came in the like Pac. You talking about, man?
Police getting involved. Following his recovery, the first big single that Yella Beezy dropped was the smash hit Back At It Again on March the 15th, 2019, with this track coming with big features from the likes of Quavo of the Migos and
radio people, the goddamn bloggers, you can't tell them, say, we ain't doing this because of this and this and this. You can't do that. You just go your way and do your thing, worry about yourself, like, and you know, they gonna paint their own picture at the end of the day, but like, nah, man, like.
Mo3 would respond to this newly leaked footage in a heated IG live where he seemingly rebuffed claims that he was running away, telling Freddy to post the full video, which apparently tells a very different story, and saying that he pulled up on Freddy a year ago and Freddy did not want the smoke.
Post the whole motherfucking video, gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Talking about running, scared of you. Did you tell him I'm in your hood? Did you tell him that? Did you tell him on the video that I pulled up in front of your motherfucking store? In that old, that's a year ago. You ain't want to scratch.
I was telling him, blood, I just want to fight. I just want to beat you up real fast. How I was doing? Blood, you don't put that down, blood. Blood, put that down right there and just come on, blood. This all I got in my hands.
Is he telling the truth or what, chat?
Right there. Okay, cool, all right.
Mo3 would go on to suggest that he had fled that day because the police arrived, not because Freddy was chasing him, and saying that Say Cheese will back all this up.
Then talking about running. Let everybody running from you when the Lyles came. Tell him why I left. Tell him why I left. Post the whole video. You bad.
Listen what I say.
Say Cheese trying to get in my business. Sean Cotton. Tune in, Sean
Let me see that thing.
How the fuck tune Say Cheese in? Say Cheese seen that video, so he know that I'm about what I'm talking. Say Cheese seen the whole video.
If y'all see the whole video, listen, in the street, you know, if the police come, fam, it was like 8 or 9 on the block that day, broad day with that, you know. If you show the whole video, you know what I'm talking about.
And get to that. And we gonna stop right there, right there with attack. Now look, if them boys pull up and you got the you know, You gonna be getting out that motherfucker like Gail Lewis. Huh. I'm trying to tell you, gonna be hitting one of them.
If the police ride by and see that, you better run, mother. They hit the whole Huey.
Yeah, better.
Mo3 would then go on to name all of the Oak Cliff OGs who were apparently there that day of this altercation, suggesting that nobody wanted to fight with him.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm name dropping all the Oak Cliff that was out there.
But nowadays, nobody want to put these up. Niggas pulling them poles out.
Your OG partners was out there. Tell them your OG partners was out there. KJ, Keith the Poke OG. Ooh. Yeah. Tell them Red Dog was out there. Another big homie. He was out there. What Mo3 do when he pulled up? Say, I want to look at that. Let me scratch him and punch you down real fast. Come on. No, I don't do no fighting. I don't do no fighting over here, man. We too fly for that, man. Oh, we too fly for
Your boy Mo3 was a fool. He was big trolling. Hey, I ain't gonna say he was with him. He was big trolling for real. I see why they was so mad. Ooh, he made Yella turn red. Ooh, he made Freddy turn yellow. Ooh, that's crazy.
Mo3 would even go on to say that he arrived with one of his friends who knocked on the door, telling everybody that he was here to fight with Freddy, but Freddy didn't want the fight.
My partner knocked on your door, and I told him, because I was talking to the OG right there, you know what I was telling them? Hey, I'm trying to scratch him down. They like, for real? I'm like, yeah, what I came over here for. I ain't strapped, I ain't got no burn, I know nothing. I ain't got none of that. I'm finna punch him down real quick, we gonna get this the other way. He come outside. What's up? What's up? Whoa, no, I don't do no fight. I say, come on, blood. I said, I gonna take that long.
See?
No, I don't do no.
That's what I'm talking about right there, chat. On phone, them niggas ain't trying to do no. Hey, look, niggas don't want no straight. Niggas is not trying to shoot a straight fade. They pulling out that rah. You feel me? They pulling out that pole. They blowing one. Nigga ain't trying to bust a sweat. I ain't about to bust no sweat.
Right. Post the whole video though so they can see. Bro, you didn't want to fight, so I left. Police came, so I left.
And in the end, Mo3 would say that he's in Dallas now, and there's still time to meet up for a fight.
I'm in Dallas right now. Blood, come on, blood, pop out right now. What time is it?
You know what I mean?
Blood, pop out. We pop out straight real quick. Come on, blood.
But Freddy would clap back at Mo3 with his own live, saying that he doesn't rap, and because he has money from the streets, he doesn't need to beef Mo3.
They gotta do that rap. I don't gotta do that rap. Woo. I can sit back on these band boy. Woo. And play with you all day, boy. Woo. See, I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta book shows. I don't gotta do none of that. See, Freddy got money older than you.
None of that.
Boy, before you got bad. You know what I'm saying?
Freddy then went further, saying that the footage he shared was only one incident, going on to suggest that they caught Mo3 trying to go into a nightclub, King of Diamonds, a few months after this incident.
And that's just one incident. Oh, you made it thought I was bored. 2-3 months later after the video, you tried to go to the club, KOD.
You heard this man Jack. He said that was just one incident. They was going back and forth on the net. Like, you couldn't understand. I thought y'all was cool. Y'all was in a photo together, living in each other's house. Y'all couldn't call each other up. I mean in the rack. That's what we doing out. You feel me? Nigga hit a nigga up like, yo, I'm gonna blow your head back. Nah, I'm fooling chat, but like, can you call him up, meet him up somewhere? Like, can we squash this? See all the kids stuff watching. We don't need to do this. We was cool at one point. That's the part they miss. They see the numbers rising because they beefing. Let's keep doing it. And niggas end up dead. And they meant to squash the beef, but they got someone to the bread. Now it's on his head.
Do you not remember trying to go to KOD? Do you remember trying to go to KOD, boy?
Freddy would go on to question why Mo3 went live when they're in the same city and he could have just pulled up on him that day.
Why is you going live and we in the same city? Let's get this game popping. Call me, pop up. What you doing? I want to fight. Boy, you better go sign up for boxing.
Clearly Mo3 was up for this challenge as he would be seen on live once again that day, saying that he's ready to meet Freddy for a fight.
Blood, kill outlet. Let's pop out. I'm in the city right now. Let's pop out. Where you at? Let's pop out. We all gonna pop out. Ain't nobody listen. Ain't nobody really got to pop out just me and you in the camera.
MO3 would go on to say how frustrating it was for Freddy to tell him to come and pull up on him when that's literally what he did in the video a year before.
I am from North Dallas.
Straight facts though,
I
chat.
went to Oak Cliff.
Straight facts, chat. He did pull up on him. But you want me to go back? Because we go all the way back to when he pulled up on him. What's gonna happen is this. You know, like, a lot of stuff happened. Like, we took it to that, like, MO3 man hit.
Of a thug, man. Talking about what they doing, what they don't do.
Roy Lee had seemingly recovered well from the incident, and for weeks following the shooting, he would continue to perform live stand-up comedy. But at some point, he would take a turn for the worse. Other clips would circulate on social media showing Roy Lee laid up getting treatment in the hospital after the shooting, and he would continue to discuss the shooting on social media, saying that the shooters must have seen him at the Texaco gas station.
Yeah, because
I know your leg's broke. So I know, that's what I was saying.
No, by my ankle, the left ankle.
Woo! I know that hurt that like that shot.
It's out my hands, man. It's out my hands, man. No, I got shot, Brandon. I was just about to go. I was just about to drive out. I said, I'm at Texaco. Oh, I thought you said shells. So I just backed in the park at the barbecue spot. So obviously they seen me at Texaco. I'm just saying, I think they was watching me at Texaco. Because Texaco and shells across from each other. I was just sitting in the car.
And despite briefly recovering from his injuries and continuing to perform comedy, Roy Lee would sadly pass away due to blood clots in his lungs at 1:15 p.m. on October the 13th, 2018, as he awaited another surgery. Roy Lee was beloved in the rap community, even beyond Dallas, with the likes of even Young Thug mourning the loss of Lee on Twitter. Naturally, those close to him in the Dallas rap scene, like MO3, would be devastated by the loss, with MO3 later opening up about his friendship with Roy Lee to Adam22 in a No Jumper interview, showing off the commemorative chain that he got made in Roy Lee's memory and saying that it wasn't right for him to go out like that.
What was it like when he passed?
It hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never put him on a shirt. I never put him on a shirt.
Because it meant too much?
I put him right here. Shirt. It's like he wasn't supposed to die yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? A comedian.
All behind.
Him getting shot and all this. It's like, that
beef.
wasn't for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that ain't even for your whole.
All of this behind.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Shoot a comedian who tell jokes on Facebook, bro.
Local police would appeal for information related to the killing of Lee, but it seemed like the streets would be handling this themselves, because only days after the murder of Roy Lee, the very man who he'd been trying to fight for over a year, Yella Beezy, would be targeted in a shooting that would nearly claim his life.
So, throughout this whole beef, I would say like probably a good dozen people got hit up, and about 4 or 5. Nah, a dozen got hit up, and about 8 died. It's a lot.
Despite the tension on the streets of Dallas, Yella Beezy had a record 2018. His buzzing hit That's On Me got in rotation on Dallas rap station K104 in March, and the song caught on at other radio stations, eventually becoming radio's #1 mainstream rap and R&B song at the time. Yella Beezy was charting on Billboard, and in September, he would get another industry W. Off the back of his buzz in Texas, he was invited to open for Jay-Z and Beyonce in Arlington at a September spot on their On The Run 2 tour. This was also the song that put Yella Beezy on the radar of rap A&R Chris Turner, who landed him a big deal on LA Reid's record label Hitco. Things couldn't have been better for Yella Beezy at this time in his career. However, the goings-on in the streets had the potential to put the brakes on his incredible career run. Following the tension with Roy Lee, individuals claiming to be affiliated with Dallas Crips were taking to social media and sending threats.
You jump Roy Lee, yeah? Yeah, what, cuz? I don't give a what kind of gang you in. What's cracking? I don't know what kind of loc you is, but I don't give a what's up? You might be a neighborhood or a something. I don't know what the you is. I don't know what the you is, and I really don't give a. And you can't do that. You
that boy.
out here, mother. Thank you. tough because you got a little money, you got you a little social buzz. Oh, Crip, what's up?
Now, it's been disputed whether or not the man in that video was actually any serious threat,
Whoa.
but what we do know is that people...
Get that man his face back. Damn, he went that hard on the chat. What's going on over there?
all over the city were devastated by the loss of Roy Lee.
But you
From his
know
own
where you
family
at?
to friends like Mo3.
If you in the dungeon and you just tune in the again, I'm gonna need you to do me one. Feed me 50K chat. I need 50K subscribers right now. Feed me 50K subscribers. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit me in the comment box. I'm always hitting back in the comment box. Chat, what do I do? I hit back, don't I, chat? They right there right now scrolling. Right there right now scrolling. Let me start sharing them so y'all can see them. Maybe. When y'all start subscribing. Feed me.
3 and his manager Rainwater. Clearly, somebody was out for revenge for what happened to Roy Lee, because only days after he was pronounced dead, in the early hours of the morning, on October the 14th, 2018, Yella Beezy is targeted in a drive-by shooting on the Sam Rayburn Tollway in Lewisville, Texas. The news reported over a dozen rounds were fired in the incident, with police finding a wounded Yella Beezy at 3:30 a.m. alongside State Highway 121 bypass, suffering 3 gunshot wounds. His G-Wagon was allegedly completely destroyed, and this near-fatal highway shooting was significant enough to make it to the TV news.
Lewisville police say at 3:38 this morning they got a 911 call from a driver saying he'd been shot multiple times by someone in another vehicle in the northbound lanes of the Sam Rayburn Tollway at FM 544. Police say 26-year-old DeAndre Conway was shot 3 times and was still conscious and breathing when he was transported to a nearby hospital.
After the shooting, Beezy was taken to the hospital, but fortunately survived, being pictured on Twitter in stable condition, surrounded by his family. And he would later even show off his gunshot wounds to IG Live viewers in a clip that's probably too gory to show you on YouTube.
Right now, loosen it up some. Otherwise, it's gonna take you some healing skin.
Yeah, do your homework on that. You know when you're in the hospital, you got them staples and sniffles in. Do your homework on don't move.
This right here. This one though, that's where I had the chest tube at. Right here, where they would drain the blood out of my lungs. See, with a lot, they were like, I got here right there too. Nah, that's where I had the chest tube at, and they would drain the blood from my lungs. You know what I'm saying? I got this right here, got shot right here too. Yeah, y'all gonna see how ugly my nipple look. Yeah, everything going on Apple, going on everywhere, all music platform. You feel me?
Seemingly, no arrests would be made in connection to the shooting, and despite the Dallas Observer reporting that Beezy's rapid rise had been halted by the shooting, following his recovery, Beezy would quite literally be back at it again, continuing his career on an upward trajectory through the rest of 2018, releasing his next project, Ain't Going Back, in November, which had big features from his idols Boosie and Kevin Gates, as well as YG, Lil Baby.
See that? He got features from Boosie, YG, and Lil Baby, right? But I mean, if they was into it like they said they would, don't get me wrong. MO3, Trapboy, Freddy, and Go Yeah was all cool at one point in time, right? But not at the point in time when Boosie was making songs with MO3 and Yella Beezy in them. So I'm saying, how was they beefing but you making songs with them? That's why I said, how real was the beef? You know what I'm saying? We in the dungeon with your boy KX, and if you ain't got you one of these, you better get up out of here, cause you can't sit up in here. You better get down, or you want up, or just hit this one. Which one? Get up out of here.
Baby, 2 Chainz, T.I., Jeezy, and Rich the Kid. And that same month, Yella Beezy also opened up about the shooting in an extensive Breakfast Club interview, where they questioned him more intensely than the Dallas police probably did. He would explain that he left a club and people were following him home on the highway, eventually opening fire on his car.
I told him I gotta go. So when I'm leaving, I get up in the car. Everybody know, like, when you leaving the club, you gotta be looking like through your rear. Like, you gotta try to see who follows. So when I leave the club, I'm running red lights and everything.
Same with me.
If you coming through the red light, that means you follow. So I'm on top of it, so I know what to do. Like after that, you get what I'm saying? I'll get on the highway, I'm punching it. Like, it seemed like a couple cars trying to pull up on me. When I'm looking down, that's when I guess the car put up beside me and start lit.
And look, that's what I don't do. I ain't getting on no motherfucking highway. I'm straight in the city, so I can hit them cut ups. On the highway, you gonna go straight. You feel me? And if you ain't got no fast car, you ain't getting away. And if you drunked up, you sure enough ain't getting away. Look, stay in the city, what you familiar with. Hit them cuts. Niggas following you, you can only go straight. And they might be on your ass. They might just be a good ass driver. 9 times 10, the shooter ain't gonna be the one. I mean, the driver ain't gonna be the shooter, so they up one. You can be up one if you stay in the city. Play them cuts. You feel me?
Then into the car with him.
Beezy described the shooting himself, saying that he climbed in the passenger seat and steered the car whilst it was still moving with one hand whilst trying to find his gun, ultimately crashing the car and running off.
I end up like literally jumping into like the passenger seat and start trying to steer because I'm trying to find the gun. Instead of getting hit up, and so I swerved and I spun that, and I crashed the car. I found my phone, open the door, get out the car, I started running.
Beezy would also say that he believed the hate against him was all because he's overtaken the other rappers in his city, like MO3, saying that they can't handle his success.
It's just a jealousy thing. Like, a lot of people can't stomach, like, they was once a part, like, where they from, where you from, and now you at a higher level, you know what I'm saying, and they not at that level you at, you get what I'm saying?
He would also say that he believes that the entire beef with rappers or anybody, which I guess includes comedian, was not started by him, but he will finish it.
When it comes to these rappers and everything, like anybody, if y'all see yelling into something, just know they started it first. 100 times out of 100, they started. Well, I just don't start nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be the one finish it, you get what I'm saying? Like, we take stuff to a whole nother different level, you get what I'm saying? So
right.
That's why I stay out of stuff.
DJ Envy would then ask Beezy if the shooting was connected to the murder that took place days before, with Beezy denying it.
Yeah, that was rumors it was retaliation for somebody that got killed before.
Man, like, I ain't never spoke on dude in interviews. I ain't gonna speak on them, but like, he wasn't even no threat to do no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and from here, he would open up and make it clear that they were referring to Roy Lee, with Yella Beezy bringing up Roy Lee's offer to fight, saying that he would have fought him if he saw him, but denying having anything to do with his death.
The whole time you screaming out fighting. That's what we wanted to do. So when I seen that's what we gonna do, we had already had a confrontation where we did that. I did that. Like you not no threat. Like, rest in peace of him. Like, I don't wish no death on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't had nothing to do with me.
Beezy would also break down the shooting and its aftermath with DJ Vlad, giving even more information, saying that
And that's where everybody get the trolling that right there. You don't know what that man had going on before he started getting toward them. He could have had a whole bunch going on that people just like, bro, we gonna get them now because they gonna think it's them. You feel me? People just know when to jump, know when to do things. Just because it happened then don't mean they had something to do with it. Allegedly.
Nobody was arrested for the shooting, but also saying he wouldn't say if he did know.
So you're sticking to the code with all this?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Don't know nothing about nothing.
Nothing about nothing.
Right.
You hear
However,
that?
Detective Vlad wasn't ready to give up on the case just yet, and sometime later he would also ask MO3 about the incident, with MO3 seemingly sticking to the street code too.
Don't tell me.
What were your thoughts about that?
I gotta stay out the way. It's the world. You gotta stay out the way, man.
Clearly the tension between the rappers in Dallas was getting worse and worse as the months went.
You see that? You see how they both stood there? I ain't saying them nothing. Most of them, I gotta stay out the way. Clearly, it's tension. But let it have been somebody else. They'd have been going over that motherfucker, telling back and forth.
Went by, and at a certain point, OGs from the rap game were even getting involved, trying to give advice. Lil Boosie warned Yella Beezy after the incident, saying that he needs to keep a gun in his car and he shouldn't go back to his own city because the haters there will kill him.
Tell her.
Yeah, Yella Beezy got
Can't do that to them.
Even when you go back to your city, you gotta have 50 guns around you, man. If you go back to your city, you don't know that you beat up in elementary school won't come back.
Yeah.
You don't know that you jumped in middle school. You know, who you took it from.
Boosie ain't never lie. When you get fame, you start doing stuff like this, music, rap, content, anything like that. People start watching you, bruh. It could be an old ass beef that you knock nigga tooth out in elementary school. You can be like, damn, don't get it. Oh, he got it famous now. I'm gonna catch and watch, and you didn't even be thinking about nothing like that, cause you forgot all about it. You feel me? You getting that bag, you living life. Next thing you know, all bullets come flying everywhere. They hit you. I keep hearing one of them. You can't get to slipping and sliding out here when you making that bag. Listen to
we love to death. You don't know when they won't come back. You gotta have 50 guns around you at home, man. You got them on the video. That's your city, man. Cause they hypnotized with hatred. They got to hear about you more than anybody. You know, hypnotized with him. I'm gonna murk you. I'm gonna put you on a t-shirt.
Preach.
Police got something against you because you know you went to school with them. They was in the same class with you, doing better than you in class. It was. You get the classroom. Yeah, man. The police gonna put you in your city. Yeah. Police gonna put you in your city because you know they went to school with you. And they was doing better than you in class. And now you in success, you know. Hey, I'm finna put this I'm finna bang him
Listen
down.
to him, chat.
Unfortunately, despite being someone both Mo3 and Yella Beezy
that man was telling you the truth, chat. He was
called
telling you
and
the
said that it
truth.
wouldn't be safe. And he would even say on the outro of the track that the promoter had asked if it was okay to put Mo3 and Beezy on the same show, with Mo3 suggesting that he had no problem with it, and suggesting that the promoter had asked Beezy whether they could be in the same venue together, alleging Beezy had said that he doesn't want to be within 50 feet of Mo3. Ooh. The day this track dropped, Go Yayo would take to Facebook to diss Mo3, and at some point Mo3 would take to IG Live once again to rant about his recent beefs in the city for close to an hour. First off, rebuffing claims that his arrest at the Ford Center was a publicity stunt, and saying that everybody will owe him an apology after he exposes the facts on live.
Always it's a publicity stunt. If you was one of them in the comments before I'm gonna expose you, please apologize to me after this.
He would go on to show a flyer and an Instagram post confirming that he was indeed booked for the show.
Who I was on the phone with? I was on the phone with Unruly Citizens. That's who, you know, the concert at the Ford Center. Unruly. Let me show you how, man. So you know, Unruly. There they go. Unruly.
Mo3 would explain that there were 4 promoters and that one of 4 promoters claimed that Beezy called them and said that he doesn't want Mo3 to be there.
You got a couple members of Unruly. It's like a group of them. At first, you had 3 of them saying, okay, cool, it's good for the show. And then you got this one saying, man, I don't like seeing these rappers, man. Man, I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Once I'm calling, it's calling us saying they don't want to be on the show with them and whoop and all this. And, you know, we don't want to, we done already paid them and stuff. And, you know, we're just now adding you on. They just added me on. They did. I'm already doing shows.
Mo3 claimed to have told the promoters that there was no beef between him and Yella Beezy, with them saying that Beezy told them that there was beef and that Mo3 had asked them to put Beezy on the phone, which they wouldn't do.
Now, I don't got no beef with no rapper. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about no rap beef. I don't have that. Sir, what you talking about? Man, he said that y'all got a problem. He said that. Let me talk to him. Put him on the phone. Nah, we can't do that. Man, just put us on the phone, man. This business. I ain't got no rap beef.
Mo3 went on to say that he thought he was booked for the show, even saying that Future, one of the
he said it's not a rap beef. It's business. Read between the lines, chat. He was gonna go make that bag, go back home, and catch him in traffic. Or like in the street. That's what I mean by that. Not like in traffic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Round the way type stuff. Not at the business place. What I'm talking about.
Headliners shared the flyer with Mo3's name on it publicly, suggesting that they only deleted the flyers mentioning Mo3 after the event had taken place without Mo.
So I told the promoter, I'm good. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Book me, I'm gonna do my shit. I don't know nothing about no rap beef. So he was like, man, 3, you for real? I'm like, bro, I'm for real, bro. All my kids. How y'all think I got on this show? Is y'all at y'all mind? Did y'all really think I just popped up out of somewhere? I was promoted on the radio, billboard ads, in hold on, Future even posted me. Future, you can't, if y'all don't believe me, Future page, when he promoted the shows, they waited till y'all was saying, they waited till the internet started saying, he wasn't even on the show. They was like, oh.
Being Brandon Rainwater himself. Following the supposed fight, Trapboy Freddy would post from the fair telling Mo3 that his partner was getting beaten up.
You better get to the fight, your partner's already getting the wheel.
And sometime later, Freddy would post saying just how happy he was to finally punch someone with his big rings.
Oh, I finally got to hit it with the mother rings. Yes, sir. Woo. Finally got to give me one. Woo. Out there having 9th grade knockout.
Putting hands on niggas.
Woo. Man.
Sadly, this would be only the first of several incidents where Mo3's enemies in the streets would physically attack the man managing his music career. And unfortunately, the next occasion where fists would fly in Rainwater's direction would be much more brutal and much more closely documented.
He just the manager. He just a man.
In December 2019, Dallas rap fans would be shocked when headlines hit that Mo3 had been shot in the head. He would go even further, supposedly posting footage of himself bleeding on Instagram after the alleged incident.
Hey, come on. Hey. Pull through here. I'm good. Shot me in my hand, grazed my back. Man, I'm good.
Woo! Now, it would later turn out that this shooting was entirely fake. In reality, it stemmed from a music video for his song Why, with the whole shooting thing just being a publicity stunt to promote his latest.
They got me good. I thought he really got hit in his hand, head, whatever they say. Woo!
Project Osama, of course named after his destructive alter ego, Osama III Laden. This project featured numerous disses leveled at his ops in Dallas, as well as that scathing diss track 219, which had only raised tensions between the warring rappers in the city months before. But unfortunately, as we saw at the Dallas State Fair, despite Mo3 claiming to be untouchable, his feuds were beginning to affect those around him. And moving into 2020 once again, Mo3's manager Brandon Rainwater would end up being on the receiving end of a beating meant for Mo3. Reports would surface that in January 2020, an altercation took place at popular nightclub V Live. Allegedly, Mo3's manager Brandon Rainwater arrived at V Live strip club being told by security to wait outside. Eventually,
when y'all gonna learn about these lounges, these nightclubs? Y'all gonna learn. I'm gonna learn just one. Bruh. Man, stop going to these nightclubs. Oops. Stop playing.
he was spotted by Yella Beezy and his entourage, at which point a security guard holding a gun approached him along with Yella Beezy. Apparently realizing what was going on, Rainwater tried to run away, knowing he was about to be attacked. And eventually, the full surveillance footage showing the entire altercation would surface online. But once again, that's far too brutal to show you on YouTube. But in the video, we see Rainwater run out of the gates of the nightclub entrance into the street, being chased initially by one person thought to be Yella Beezy himself, with Beezy grabbing Rainwater's coat, pulling it off, and pulling him to the ground in the process, then beginning to punch and kick him on the floor. At this point, several members of the entourage rush into the street and join in on the brutal beating, with Rainwater trying to escape, ultimately being dragged into the middle of a busy intersection close to moving traffic. At one point, Rainwater is thrown in front of incoming SUVs, and it's honestly a miracle he wasn't run over and killed. Eventually, the group of around 5 people taking part in the beating would turn around and run back to the club, leaving a seriously injured Rainwater laying in a busy street, unable to get back to his feet as traffic speeds past him.
Bro, I'm coming back. 7 of y'all, 20 of y'all, 100 of y'all. I'm gonna beat fight back. 100 of y'all, I'm running. Ain't you gonna lie to you, Chad. 100 of y'all, I'm gonna. Ha ha ha. That's what I'm doing, Chad.
Shortly after this, another clip would surface showing Beezy and his entourage running back to the club, with Beezy himself yelling on camera that he had beaten up Rainwater all by himself.
For real.
He said, I got you one.
I beat him up. I'm leaving, yo.
He said you ran from one nigga.
This incident left Rainwater with a dislocated hip, and he would eventually sue Yella Beezy for $1 million in damages. And MO3 would react to the news of the vicious assault on his manager in an Instagram live session, where he would say that his ops don't get any points for beating up a professional from the industry who isn't in a gang.
No points. No points. He gets no points. The video going around that hit the internet. The video don't surface. You can't J no nigga that's not like that, that's not cut like that, and ain't even trying to be like that. It think, oh yeah, that's how we rock. No, what's up? Rainwater.
No point.
Rainwater. Let me say his name, cause I keep saying, I keep.
And if you in the dungeon with your boy KIX, and you ain't hit that subscribe button, and you ain't got one of these, you better get up out of jail, cause you can't rock with your boy. You gotta get you one of these. You ain't hit that subscribe button right now. That like button too. And we gonna get back into it. Let's go.
Keep saying, whatchamacallit beats up Mo3's manager. First of all, I want y'all to understand, that's the only way the views, the numbers, and everything gonna go up, because it's got my name in the front of it. First of all, y'all taking it like a whoop me or something. Dodging me,
pay attention, Jack.
Ain't even trying to be in no vicinity of me. I don't know why I'm a friendly rapper, but know what's up. Anyway, listen, this ain't.
Dallas's hip-hop circle.
A Dallas rapper is dead today after he was shot on I-35. 28-year-old Melvin Noble, also known as MO3, was shot on I-35 northbound near the Beckley-Zane curve.
It is a stark example of the city's struggle to control violent crime. Police say the victim, a hip-hop musician named MO3, was approached by the killer on I-35. Both men stopped their vehicles. The victim got out, took off, started running, but was shot several times on the highway. A bystander inside another vehicle was also hit.
They released these photos. The images are pretty clear, but as you see, the suspect is wearing a ski mask.
This my thing right here, chat. I just don't know why he got out the car. Like,
4. Around noon on the 11th of November 2020, Mo3 is driving on the I-35 highway in Dallas after allegedly leaving the home of a female companion. Whilst he's driving, he begins to be followed by a black Chevrolet Camaro containing 2 assassins, with the moment this ambush went down being captured on a dashcam video. The assassin,
a black Chevrolet. Pay attention.
This car would eventually overtake Mo3, who at some point would work out that he was being ambushed. At this point, Mo3 would swerve to the right and slam the brakes, at which point the hitters in the other car realize that this is their only opportunity to strike in the middle of a busy freeway amongst speeding traffic. For some reason, Mo3 stopped the...
Why did he stop the car? I feel like this, chat. If he never would have stopped that car and got out, he'd be still making hits right now. Right now. Man, me? I ain't getting no motherfucker. I'm not getting on that car unless I can't drive it no more. Boy, I'm about to hit traffic.
The car, got out, walked around the back of it to the passenger door. It would appear that he was attempting to retrieve a gun from the glove box. At this point, the masked gunman hop out of the Camaro, approaching Mo3's car with an assault rifle at speed. It would appear that Mo3 simply did not have enough time to retrieve his weapon, so he changed his course, instead attempting to make a run for it, sprinting south on the active highway. But unfortunately, Mo3 would not escape the
silliest to do. I don't know, trolling nobody. That is the most silliest stuff to do. Don't get out your car to go to the passenger side and try to grab the scrap. Man, you better be. Okay, I got him. Stop. And keep going. Why you get out, go to the passenger seat, and you ain't even get it? If I'd have got it, maybe ran and then got you out of the car or something. Man, he got to be out of his motherfucking mind.
Shooters, ultimately being shot 9 times and being left for dead in the middle of the highway as the assassins fled in that same Camaro. And to make this incident even more shocking, Mo3's body would be left in the middle of the highway for a considerable amount of time before the authorities arrived, with numerous clips of his final moments being captured and uploaded to social media, but are far too shocking to show you on YouTube. A member of the public was seen administering CPR as civilians tried to get the scene under control. But unfortunately, efforts to save him failed, and a lifeless Mo3 would remain laid out on the highway as shocked Dallas residents passed by. Eventually the police would arrive and take control of the scene, with news helicopters capturing footage from the air, and soon the local news would be making full reports on this brazen broad day murder.
A manhunt is still underway after a deadly shooting along I-35 not far from the Dallas Zoo. Investigators say when the suspect walked up to the victim's car, the victim got out and tried to run away. The suspect
coming from Mo3's manager, Brandon Rainwater, but he didn't give us any more details. Police say someone called 911 and reported the shooting at Big T Bazaar earlier this afternoon. But when officers arrived, they didn't find anything. They did say someone later turned up in a nearby hospital with a gunshot wound. However, they don't know if it's related. TMZ is reporting that the Louisiana rapper was in fact shot in the leg and is being treated at a hospital. Boosie was among the hundreds of family and friends who attended last night's candlelight vigil for Dallas rapper Mo3.
Boosie would later open up about surviving the shooting in a Vlad TV interview, and he'd later be seen recovering with his mother. But once the dust had settled on Mo3's death and the violence that followed, the Dallas police would eventually make some progress on the case, with it being announced on the 10th of December 2020 that the first person had been charged in connection with Mo3's murder. Keywan Dontrell White, a 22-year-old...
Take a note on that, chat. Now, remember the mask, black Camaro and all that? It looked like his goofy ass in there.
Old aspiring rapper from Dallas who went by the nickname FGC Banzo Bling, with court documents suggesting that the cops had received a tip regarding White's involvement in the killing and undisclosed evidence likely to be cell phone data that cops had used to place White at the scene of the murder when it happened. And following his arrest, incriminating images from his own Instagram would circulate. Like this one, apparently posted only 2 days before Mo3's murder with the
bread in the same house. Oh, you motherfucker, come on, bro.
Caption, he put a bag on him, now I'm up. With White holding an enormous pile of cash and a rifle suspiciously similar to the one used in the murder. As well as 2 weeks after the murder, he was seen spending a large amount of cash at a jewelry store. And another image circulated, seemingly showing the car used in the crime parked outside wherever he was when this picture was taken on the surveillance video. And even after his arrest, he would...
So meaning tell me you did a hit for all that money and you ain't get you a new car? Drive around in? You did hit for all that money. You mean tell me you did it in your car and not a stolen? Oh, you niggas getting slower and slower.
Post previews of new songs with lyrics where he claimed he will hop out of the whip and let it spray. But to make matters worse, the accused killer had apparent ties with Yella Beezy, as following the arrest, pictures would circulate showing them together. But clearly unfazed by the recent going-ons, at the top of 2021, Yella Beezy would post on Instagram saying that he was celebrating the end of 2020 by putting his haters in the dirt.
Hey man, new year, new blessings. You understand me? We made through a hell of a year. You understand? Anybody that ain't for you, anybody that's going against you, anybody that's goddamn negative, you understand me, ain't bringing no positive vibe. You know, in the words of Gucci, put that in the dirt. Woo! Damn!
In the dirt, but I ain't trolling. But that right there is probably why them boys is on his ass. They been watching for a minute. And little shorty ain't making no easier. I mean no harder. Everything in pictures. Everything on the gram. Everything on the social media. And then he just said that. Like, boy, you niggas just slow.
For sure, you did. And we go take a toast today.
Also in January, Mo3's accused shooter would do an interview from jail saying that he's doing good and that this is just what comes with being a gangster.
I'm feeling good, man. I mean, this living life, man. You know what I'm saying? This come with a gangster, man. This what it come with.
You feeling good? That nigga say he feeling good. How the fuck you feeling good? You locked up? Huh? You can't get no cool. You can't telling me you feeling good. First thing come to my mind is you can't chill with your lady. Yeah, what a bunch of niggas. You really trying to feel good. What you about to do? Hit one of them and think that shit cool? That's what it sound like to me. What do you feel to talk about? It ain't chat. If you think they're going to jail, feel good, you lost your motherfucking mind. I can tell you. Ooh, you be miserable as a motherfucker. Miserable.
Yeah, man, I can't do nothing but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Locked up, I can't do nothing more than just live life, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like the first time I did time. I'm innocent, man. I ain't did nothing, man. I'm just a rapper, that's it. A rapper, I'm innocent.
He would go on to discuss having become famous since catching the case, saying that his brother Ducky P told him about all the views that he was getting since being revealed as a suspect in the Mo3 murder.
But your Instagram account had 1,000.
But look, chat though, with the bread, see what he wouldn't brought? A whole bunch of Black & Milds, a whole bunch of cigarettes, a whole bunch of Phillies. What do we eat at? Got a Ziploc bags, baby bottle. You know he about to make that lean. The earphones. He got him a whole rap starter kit. Little chain on. Bread right there. Backpack. Ain't nothing in the crib. But he little like got the bag right there. What?
Or less followers. It's now at 18.6.
When Ducky told me, he was like, I ain't called Ducky one day. When I came to the field, I called Ducky the first day I came. I was like, what's up? He was crying. He was like, damn, you finally made it. You famous now. You finally got.
on a shirt, saying the stepper got stepped on and they turned Potato Head to a baked potato. He would reference fighting in Walmart and saying that Mo3 can't go shopping again now he's dead. He would mock the fact that Mo3's biggest song came out after his death, as well as flipping lyrics from Mo3's posthumous hit, saying that despite the song being called Outside, Mo3 was inside. He raps saying that Mo3 got left dead on the I-35 for dissing Beezy, and he referenced a shooting in traffic, saying he got caught slipping by that black Audi. He says that his ops will get hit for talking on social media, and that they will dig the dead body out the ground. He says every time something happens in the street, his ops rapped about it, and they died just for rapping about it, not living it. He referenced Beezy and his crew chasing down Mo3's manager, saying that he needed a new manager, and they hunted him down like an animal. Trapboy Freddy would defend his constant dissing of the deceased Mo3, telling Say Cheese of all people that Mo3 dissed him and his dead loved ones for years. So he's dissing him back, and he cannot let the hatred go.
Some people felt like Trapboy, let it go. Like, let it go, bro. It's over.
It's never can be let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you let go of your partner? How could you let go talking about your partner that was just dead?
Now, remember, if we rewind, we back. He said if he just said, go to him and said what he said, they be cool, they be good, they be like this, because that was his man. Now, he like, it could never be fixed. So which one was it? It could have never been fixed, or he was your man. Or you was just trying to get him around so you can pop him. That's how you niggas be thinking. Because that right there showing me that's what it was. He like, yeah, I'm going to trick him out of, I don't really like this nigga, I'm coming around, and we going to yeah. But he ain't fall for that. And it took y'all a minute to catch up. But it's catching up with y'all now.
Like, how could you let go having to look out for your partner kids and like that, talk to your partner and their mamas and you watching multiple people cry. That went on 3 years.
I can't condone Freddy's actions, but this was a bit of an insightful moment, because it's really this mentality that got these young men stuck in a cycle of violence that's near impossible to stop. Whilst Mo3 was alive, he dished out a lot of pain, destruction, and death to his enemies, to the point where even his own death wasn't enough for his enemies to feel like they could move on. When things get this deep, and this many lives have been lost, you're looking at a lifelong feud that death doesn't even give you an escape from. But perhaps the one thing that Freddy had overlooked in his decision to keep dissing, even after his rival's death, was all the extra attention they'd got from the authorities as a result. Because only one day after Freddy's diss song released, Yella Beezy would find himself in hot water with the cops again, this time being pulled over by the cops who conducted a search of his car, finding a rifle and 400 grams of a controlled substance, with the suggestion at the time that this was lean, codeine-based cough syrup. But Beezy would later say that these supposed drugs were in fact just a bottle of hand sanitizer styled to look like prescription cough syrup, with Beezy later taking to the internet attempting to clear the record about the supposedly false drug charge.
Jail got arrested for hand sanitizer, not no drugs, bro. Let me tell you how desperate they is just to make an arrest. Like, the homie got a brand of hand sanitizer that look like drink, but it say hand sanitizer on her. You know, just like how the girls got the eyelashes in the pill jar, but she got hand sanitizer in a drink bottle, and it say hand sanitizer on her. Police weren't trying to hear it. They thought I was trying to cover up everything, like, so they took the jail over hand sanitizer. And the only reason they charged me with the guns is because of the drug, you know what I'm saying? So they got to run labs and everything, so that's why they charged me with it. With a felony right now, it's an unknown felony or whatever that is, so that's why I went to jail. I'm the first rapper that went to jail over hand sanitizer.
Perhaps you could say that it's really just asking for trouble, riding around with illegal goods made intentionally to look like illegal drugs. But on the other hand, considering the recent going-ons in the city, no doubt the cops of Dallas were watching the moves of Yella Beezy, Trapboy Freddy, and everyone in their circle closely, and for good reason. Because it would seem that the gangsters affiliated with Mo3 were still out looking for vengeance. And the month after the hand sanitizer debacle, yet another life would be claimed in this war. This time, the apparent brother of the accused shooter of Mo3, Keywan White, who rapped under the name Ducky P, real name Nyrion Beasley. He would be found dead in a car outside a residence in Lancaster, Texas on September the 1st, 2021, with this killing later being confirmed on social media, and subsequent posts from Keywan White confirming that his brother had lost his life. And apparently, the connection between Ducky P and Mo3 ran deeper than the connection with his shooter, as Ducky P had released a track called Rumors the month after Mo3's death, interestingly uploaded to Go Yayo's YouTube channel. And in the track, Ducky P seemed to diss Mo3, saying the last person who dissed me ended up on TV, along with lyrics about killing people in public and running down on ops in skinny jeans, which could well be a direct reference to the outfit that Mo3's killer was wearing at the time of the shooting. The track was essentially Ducky P responding to rumours that he'd been involved in the killing of Mo3. The track not only had his brother, Mo3's accused killer Keyone White, dancing right next to him, but as he raps lyrics about bailing his shooters out, he shows on screen an image of his brother's arrest record. Strangely, after the killing of Ducky P, footage then circulated showing Mo3 in the background of an old Ducky P music video shoot. It really seemed like Mo3's death had cast a dark shadow over the city of Dallas, and this cycle was sadly showing no signs of ending.
It showed what I was just telling you about. They was trying to get him around so they could take him out. Like, they really ain't really fuck with MO3 like that. MO3 blew up. Before they blew up, they was like, damn, the nigga that we wasn't fucking with blew up like that. Let's get him back around so we can get him.
And at this point, one man had truly had enough. Our old friend Charleston White, who had spent many hours on the internet ranting about the damage that gangster rappers had done to his community, famously going on the internet and wishing death on all gang members.
Death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like King Von. May they all die like Drakeo the Ruler.
Yeah, you hear that silly ass nigga? That's right there. That's right in chat. Listen, all of that right there is what really got MO3 knocked off. Like, all the trolling on the net, all the going back and forth. They put everything on the internet. Like, if y'all say I keep it in the street, why y'all keep it in the street? Because y'all both was going back and forth on the net. But rest in peace to everybody who lost their life in this. Like, this is very, very, very crazy. Bang.